Hi guys, so I wanted to do like a little video on like things you must have when clubbing, or little hints on clubbing, right? I'm not telling you how to lime, like things you should carry when you're going to club as ladies out there. You know, you should always be careful and stuff. So basically, if you're not wearing like jeans and you know that you're going to wear a dress like I did tonight, I know I didn't have no pockets, so I carried a piece. It's like this. I know in my video I probably did like a black, but that didn't fit everything. So this is it here that I used tonight, and I paired it off with like red shoes. Yeah, I changed up my mind. And basically what I have in it is certain things that I thought I would need for tonight. It was like basic things that, you know, you will probably like, you wouldn't think about it, but it comes in handy once in a while. So the first thing that I do, normally when I lime, I tend to wear like a bangle here, or probably a handband here, and like rings and stuff like that, and I leave this hand open. And the reason why is that I use like a big kind of pom-pom like this. I have all different colors in these, and very decorative, and I always have it on this side here because when I dance I tend to sweat a lot and my hair is gonna like bother me, so I tend to like put it in a pony or put it up or whatever, and this is always handy there. This is always like handy to me, so I always tell her, everybody's like, you look so weird when you do that, but you know, it works to me and I'm happy with it. I have no problem, and you know, once you're happy with yourself, it's no problem. Another thing that you need is your ID card, credit card, money, all those things. Make sure those are things you have just in case. Always work with extra money just in case. You could never tell what will happen. You know, your ID card, credit card, all those things. Make sure those things are there with you. So, and always keep it on hand with yourself. Don't trust it with any and anybody because you could never tell. If you're going to walk with your purse, you know, make sure these things are you could see it all the time. Don't ever let these things out of your eye, because it is very expensive to replace. It is very time consuming to replace, and you know, you don't want to go through all that just because of stupid little mistakes. Always be self-conscious when you go out online. And plus too, you're probably saying, oh, why just to leave it home? If anything happens here, you're going to need your ID card, you're going to need your driver's license. If you're driving, you're going to need that. So it's, you know, it's a give and take. You have to carry it, and you have to keep an eye on it, or you have to keep it on yourself, basically. If you just want, you could just slip off what you need and just, you know, put it in a smaller little compartment, or you know, have cute little pieces you could use as well. Another thing that you would need, if you're like a big person who likes to take up pictures of everything and everybody and has like tons of pictures where you could blackmail people and stuff like that, yeah, I do. A camera, that's what you're gonna need. This is like, so much people want to kill this camera right now because the amount of blackmailed and pictures it has in this, you know. But I'm a good girl, I wouldn't do that to nobody. Maybe. But anyhow, a camera is always great. You could always take up memories. You could always take up pictures. It's great. You could always have memories of certain things. You know, if you're a big person like me and always like to take up pictures of myself. Yes, I'm very vain. My husband tells me that. My brother tells me that. But you know, I take up my pictures because I like doing my makeup and I like watching it on pictures. But anyhow, yeah. So if you're a thing, you're always gonna need pictures with your friends and stuff like that, family members, and of course all to commemorate, to celebrate the special occasion. You know, a camera is always, you know, a great thing to have. Another thing that you're gonna need is your cell phones, via Be Mobile or Digicel. Either way, you're always gonna need your cell phones with you. Yeah, this one's low in battery and this one's dead. Always make sure it's charged. Don't do like me, people, and go with dead phones that don't work. So yeah, so these are like major things that you need. Also make sure that your phone has like at least $5 to it. If you have to take a buy or you have to borrow $5 from somebody, make sure your phone always has money in it, because call me requests and credit me requests sometimes doesn't work. Sometimes people might get like a little ding as a message and they go back to sleep if it has an emergency, unless, you know, they will answer if it's ringing. So always make sure your phone has money in it just in case. Another thing for, you know, thing is that work with extra powder if you're going to need to like dab up, you know, freshen up yourself and stuff like that. I don't work with extra powder because once it's done, it's done. I don't really care. It's like late in the night. It's like, you know, I don't give a damn for like powdering up, but I know it has certain people who does do that. They must powder up and they must freshen up themselves after. I'm like, I don't sweat, I'm just going to eat and go in my bed. That's basically me. I'm not a big kind of like, oh, no. Another thing too is lip stuff, you know, lipstick, lip gloss, you know, those things. I don't think for lip liners, but if you know you want to, you can work with your lip liner, you know, or work with your whole makeup bag if you like as well. But these things are important. Sometimes your lipsticks do come out, and if you're like me, I just work with one clear lip gloss or just a lightly sheer lip gloss, and I just use that the whole night. So I just wear lipstick like once and then lip gloss after. That's how I work it, but each its own. Another thing too is that you can work with perfume. This is, you know, a little bit just in case. Like today I didn't work with mine, I forgot mine, so this one especially. And like I had like, you know, a lot of people like smoking where I was limming, because we was liming by somebody's house at the time, and it's like, you know, everyone was kind of smoking, and like it was kind of blowing up on you, and you know, you're going somewhere else after, and you wasn't feeling too, like I wasn't feeling too, you know, sweet smelling. I always like to be sweet smelling, because like if you kiss somebody, you know, you want them to like smell you smelling good. You don't want to smell you smoky and stinky. It's like, ugh. You know how I feel when you smell somebody and it doesn't smell that nice, especially for ladies. You know, we are supposed to be known to be smelling sweet smelling. That's why men like us, because we smell nice. So you know, we must big up to the ladies for that reason. And here was smelling good, and you know, the skin always, I can still smell mine. It smells like vanilla. Yeah, so always have like little bottle of perfume, and even cream too, because if you lime in a club and you have dry skin, you know, the AC too dries out your skin, so it's always nice to rub back, you know, here and there if you're, you know, if you suffer with dry skin. I suffer with flicking oily skin, so it's weird. But yeah, and even if you're like, I know some people, they tend to work with eyeshadows as well if you want to top up on your eyes, but I find it kind of difficult because I blend my eyeshadow, so I don't work with anything. Another thing too, if you are a fake eyelash wearer like myself, if you wear fake eyelashes like me, a great thing to carry is like, if you're not secure enough about wearing like fake eyelashes all night, and you know, people gonna throw drinks or whatever, you could work with a little bit of eyelash glue and just place it on top of it, you know, and it will stay there. It won't give budge. It has some that I have one with like a brush on it. You could carry that just in case, so you could, just in case, you know, you can never tell if you're now wearing it and now started up and you're not confident in it and stuff. Another thing too, like how I wear contacts, I tend to carry the little contact case. Like I'll clear out the fluid from it that I had previously, you know, cleaning, and the ones when I put it on, I'll clear out the little thing, and then after I'll add new one, cover it down and carry that, and I'll carry my glasses. So just in case, like this is long time when before they had like smoke in when people could have smoke in a club, I know your eyes used to get very dried out very fast and stuff like that, and it started to irritate you, and when I used to drive, it used to just give me trouble. I used to take it off one time for my glasses. Now I don't have that problem because it's smoking is banned from clubs, but you know, if you go sit in places and thing, you know, everybody could smoke outside, so either way, it's just to be on the safe side, because you can never tell if you have to like drive like this, you know. I've done that, been there, done that, so it doesn't feel that nice, and you struggle in the nighttime. So yeah, so that's really. Oh, another thing too, if you wear like big heels, right, and you know you have, like, if you go with your own car, or you go with your boyfriend or your husband or whatever, or you go with friends and stuff like that, you know, like you have a show right there, you don't have someone to come and pick you up or drop you like that. A great thing to carry is flip-flops, you know, just in case, like if you go on the cross after, you don't have to worry about icky feet and you have to complain, you know, you have your flip-flops there with you, or you have like flat shoes, something like that. If you know that you're going to be like traveling, just in case, I should suggest wear comfortable shoes, because you could never tell, and always be prepared for the unexpected. That's like clubbing life. You could never tell what goes on, because you're there and everybody's there, and you know, you could never tell. So always be careful and be safe when you're out there. Look out for yourself. And for ladies, you know, don't always drink to get drunk and make yourself look like a fool, because drunk ladies, you know, they have to be ladies, not like so until next time guys, take care. Here's a little hint. I hope that you enjoyed. Bye.